Good day, Sebastians. May the Sacred Heart of Jesus be loved everywhere. Okay, so I am Ma'am Christine, your science teacher. So today we're going to talk about matter. So if you already read our lesson in your Lampara LMS, it would be easier for you to understand this lesson. You have probably seen, touched, and tasted hundreds of different things in your life. In fact, all the objects around you which have a mass and occupy space are made of matter. We have three most common states of matter. We have solid, liquid, and gases. So these are examples of solid. We have hat, table, pencil, skateboard, apple, and computer. On the other hand, we have liquids, and these are examples of liquid. We have juice, soup, rain, drink, milk, and hot chocolate. And then gases, these are also examples of gas. We have wind, air, hot air balloon, steam, wind from fan, fog, and then wind. So, hindi lang ito yung mga example ng matter natin. So, marami pa kayong pwedeng i-example dyan. So, wag niyong ilimit yung sarili ninyo sa mga example na pinakita ko lang. So, basta solid, lahat ng matitigas, that is solid. Pag liquid naman, lahat ng in liquid form, pwede nyong ilagay na example ng liquid. And then, kapag gases naman, yung mga nakikita ninyong mga usok, steam, yun yung mga example at marami pang iba. But what is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and occupy space. Matter can be broken down into two categories. We have pure substances and then mixtures. And then yung pure substances natin are further broken down into elements and compounds. To make this part simple, we have this chart. So, makikita ninyo kung ano yung pag-aaralan natin sa lesson na to. Like for example, pure substances and then mixture are the two categories of matter. And then yung pure substances natin can be divided into compounds or elements. And then sa elements, meron siyang tatlong type. Meron tayong metals, non-metals, metalloids, and then si mixture, meron naman siyang dalawang type. Si homogeneous and then si heterogeneous mixture. So, itong mga to will be explained to you one at a time. So, ready ka na ba? If you're ready, let's move on. Let's have first pure substance. What is pure substance? It contains only one kind of matter. Aside from that, pure substance can either be one single element or one single compound. When we say pure substance, it have a constant or uniform composition throughout. And then yung mga pure substances natin, they have fixed boiling and then melting points. Okay, let's now discuss what is element and what is compound, which is under kay pure substance. When we say elements, ito yung makikita ninyo sa periodic table ninyo. So, as of now, meron tayong 118 na elements. So, pwede pang madagdagan yan. Hindi lang siya mag-i-stay as 118. Pwede pang madagdagan yan. Basta maka-discover lang yung mga scientists natin. Okay, what is elements? It is a pure substance that consists of only one type or kind of atom. Ano po ba yung atom? When we say atom, this is the building block of matter. So, lahat ng bagay sa paligid ninyo na ma-identify nyo as matter, they are composed of atom. Okay, so hindi natin nakikita yung mga atom na yan, pero lahat ng bagay sa paligid natin is composed of atom. At ang element class, meron lang siyang one type or kind of atom. Okay? Aside from that, elements cannot be broken down or transformed into a new substance even by using some physical or chemical means. Okay, let's have an example for this. Oxygen. So, oxygen is an element. So, yung oxygen, hindi mo siya pwedeng i-break down para maging dalawa. And then, hindi mo din siya pwedeng yung isang oxygen lang isang oxygen, hindi mo pwedeng i-break para magkaroon ka ng dalawang oxygen. And then, si oxygen, hindi niya din kayang mag-transform into another form of element. Like for example, oxygen magiging nitrogen. So, hindi po yun pwedeng mangyari kahit na anong gawin mong physical or chemical means. Mag-i-stay lang siya kung anong type siya ng element. Okay? Then elements can be classified as metals, non-metals, or metalloids. Okay? When we say metals, they have properties that you normally associate with metals you encounter in your everyday life. Like for example, metals are solid with the exception of mercury. So, si mercury kasi is metal, pero in liquid form. Next, they are shiny and they are good conductors of electricity and heat. Next, they are ductile or ductile, wherein they can be drawn into thin wires. Like for example, copper. Copper is a metallic element. So, pwede natin siyang i-turn into electrical wirings. Next, they are malleable. Pag sinabi natin malleable, it can be easily hammered into very thin sheets. Like for example, aluminum. So yung mga aluminum, pwede natin silang i-turn into sheets. Diba? Meron tayong mga aluminum foil. Okay, so yun, aluminum is an example of metallic element. Again, pag sinabi nating metallic element, they are solid, shiny, ductile or ductile, and then malleable. So these are the metallic element. So yung mga kulay blue na nakikita ninyo, ay yan yung mga metallic element natin. So lahat sa kanila ay solid except kay Hg, yung number 80. So si Hg lang yung nasa liquid form. So lahat na ng metals natin dito ay naka-solid form. Okay? Next, we have non-metals. Pag sinabi nating metals, non-metals, they have properties opposite those of the metals. Meaning, non-metals are brittle, not malleable or ductile, and they are poor conductors of both heat and electricity. And then some non-metals are in liquid form. Example, yung mga kulay brown na nakikita ninyo sa picture, yan yung mga non-metals natin. Like for example, yung carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, hydrogen na nasa bandang taas, at si helium at marami pang iba. So, yan yung mga non-metals natin na element. Okay, next. We have semi-metal or metalloids. What is semi-metal? Metalloids or semi-metals have properties that are somewhat cross between metals and non-metals. Meaning, yung mga semi-metal natin na element, meron silang mga properties na under kay metals, and then meron din silang mga properties na under kay non-metals. Kaya tinawag silang semi-metal. Okay, at kung mapapansin niyo sa picture na ito, yung mga metalloids natin ay yung mga kulay green. Kung mapapansin niyo, nasa pagitan yung mga elements na yan ni metals and then ni non-metals. At meron lang tayong 7 elements na under kay metalloids. Si B, si Si, si Ge, As, Sb, Te at si PO. So, yan lang yung mga metalloids natin, meaning meron silang mga properties na under kay metal at meron din silang mga properties na under kay non-metal. Okay? Next, proceed tayo kay compound. When we say compound, it composed of two or more elements in a specific ratio. Kapag isa lang siya, ang tawag natin sa kanya ay element. Ngayon, kapag pinagsama-sama natin yung mga element, for example, dalawang element pinagsama mo, ang itatawag natin sa kanila ay compound. Example, element plus element plus element, kahit ilan pa yung idagdag mo, basta two or more elements, mag-a-under na siya kay compound. Example, si carbon dioxide. Si carbon dioxide, ilang elements meron siya? So, meron kang dalawang elements. Si C and then si O, or si carbon at si oxygen. So, nagsama ka ng dalawang elements. Si carbon dioxide is an example of compound. Next, hydrogen peroxide or agua oxinada. So, ilang elements meron siya? Meron tayong dalawang elements. Si hydrogen and then si oxygen. How about acetic acid or vinegar? Ilang elements meron siya? Okay, so meron tayong tatlong elements. Si carbon, hydrogen, and then si oxygen. So, meron siyang tatlong elements. So, these are example of compound. Nagigets po? So, kapag pure substance, tandaan ninyo, meron lang tayong dalawang categories. Si element and then si compound. Si element, meron siyang tatlong categories. Metal, non-metal, and then metalloids. Then compound, pag compound naman, pinagsama-samang element lang ito. Okay? Next, we have mixtures. When we say mixtures, this is the physical combination of pure substances that have no definite or constant composition. So meaning, ang mixtures kasi nakadepende yan sa gumagawa. So wala siyang definite or constant composition. Kasi nga for example, nagtimpla ako ng juice. For example, pineapple juice. May kaibigan ako, magtitimpla din siya ng pineapple juice. So, wala kaming i-create na same result unless magsusukat kami. Kung magmamano-mano kami, gagawa kami ng mixture namin na pineapple juice, maaring mas masarap or mas matamis yung gawa ko compared sa kaibigan ko. Kasi nga, ang mixture, wala siyang definite or constant composition. So, depende kung sino yung gagawa. Okay? And when we say mixture, it consists of different kinds of elements combined together physically and not chemically. So, ang mixture class, wala tong involvement na chemical reaction. Walang mangyayaring chemical reaction kasi nga, magsasama-sama ka lang dito ng mga elements or mga components, mga bagay, physically. Physically, okay? Not chemically. Mixtures can always be separated again into component of pure substances. Okay? Ganito yan, class. Kapag may mixture ka, pwede mo pa ring may way para paghiwa-hiwalayin mo yung mga components mo doon sa mixtures na yon. Kasi nga, ang isang property ng mixture natin can always be separated again. So, pwede mong paghiwa-hiwalayin yung mga components ng mixture mo. Example, salt and then water. Magmi-mix ka ng salt and then water. Paano po i-separate yung salt and water? So, meron tayong process na, for example, pwede mong gawin sa bahay. Imimix mo yung salt and then water para makuha mo ulit yung salt. Ang kailangan mo lang gawin, i-evaporate mo yung water. For example, lutuin mo yung salt and water mo, and then darating ka sa point na magkakaroon ka na lang ng salt. Matitira yung salt kasi nga mag-evaporate yung water. So, pwede mong i-separate yung mga component sa mixture. Okay? Next. Mixture are divided into two types. So, we have homogeneous mixture. Pag sinabi nating homogeneous mixture, this is a mixture in which the components that make up the mixture are uniformly distributed throughout the mixture. Next, there is only one phase of matter observed in a homogeneous mixture at a time. So, ibig sabihin, homogeneous mixture yung na-create mo kapag meron ka lang nakikitang isang phase. Isa lang yung itsura niya all throughout. For example, we have this, coffee. 'Di ba? Yung coffee, meron siyang iba't ibang components. Like for example, meron kang sugar dyan and then coffee. Pero nung minix mo yung sugar and then coffee, na-dissolve ng mabuti yung dalawa mong component, isang phase na lang yung makikita mo. Hindi mo ma-identify dyan kung nasaan si kape at hindi mo din ma-identify dyan kung nasaan na si sugar. Kasi nga, uniformly distributed yung mga components mo all throughout your mixture. Kapag may isang phase ka lang na nakikita at iba-iba yung components mo, that is homogeneous mixture. Aside from coffee, ito pa yung mga examples. Yung air na i-inhale natin. So, yung air na yan, hindi lang yan iisang component. So, yung air na nabibreathe natin, meron yung nitrogen, oxygen, yung iba may carbon dioxide pa, pero hindi natin nakikita yung mga component. Nakikita lang natin sila as one phase. Next, sugar and water. O pag dinisolve mo yung sugar sa water, isang phase na lang yung makikita mo. Hindi mo na makikita yung sugar at hindi mo na rin ma-identify kung nasaan lang si water as one. Diba? Next, rainwater or yung rainwater din natin, yung tubig ulan. So, meron din yung iba't ibang component. Pero isang phase lang yung nakikita natin. Next, yung vinegar. Yes, yung iba't ibang vinegar may iba't ibang components. Pero isa lang naman yung nakikita nating phase. Next, yung dishwashing detergent. Yung dishwashing detergent natin, meron din yung iba't ibang components. Pero, iisang phase lang din yung nakikita natin. And next, yung mga jewelries. Yung mga gold na singsing, na necklace, is an example din yan ng homogeneous mixture. Kasi, for example yung gold na lang na singsing. Akala nung iba, yung gold na singsing nila is gawa lang sa ginto. Pero, yung mga singsing na gold or yung mga iba pang jewelries ay may iba't iba pang kasama. Kasi kapag nakakita kayo ng real gold, 100% gold, hindi po yan matigas. Hindi po yan as in matigas na katulad ng singsing. Ang pure 100% gold ay malambot. So, para siyang clay. Kaya naman, yung mga singsing or jewelries natin, may iba't iba pa yung kasama. For example, yung gold may kasamang aluminum, may kasamang copper. Pero, nakikita lang natin sila as one face. Hindi natin na-identify kung nasaan si gold, nasaan si copper, or nasaan si aluminum. Okay? Next, we have heterogeneous mixture. Pag sinabi natin heterogeneous mixture, it is a mixture in which the components of the mixture are not uniform. Kabaliktaran niya lang si homogeneous. There are always two or more phases in a heterogeneous mixture. Example, we have this fruit salad. So, kung makikita ninyo, ilang phase yung nakikita nyo? So, more than 3. Okay, more than 3. So, kaya nyo bang i-identify yung mga components sa heterogeneous mixture? Okay, yes. Pwede niyong ma-identify. Like for example, this picture. So, kung makikita ninyo kung nasaan pa rin dyan si pineapple, nasaan dyan si watermelon, nasaan dyan si melon. So, ibig sabihin, pagdating kay heterogeneous mixture, ma-identify ninyo yung mga components ng mixture na yon. Kasi nga, hindi siya one phase and then yung components niya are not uniformly distributed. Okay, aside from fruit salad, we also have cereal and milk. Okay, so pwede mong ma-identify kung nasaan dyan si cereal. Next, vegetable soup. So, makikita mo yung mga components. Makikita mo kung nasaan yung vegetable dyan or kung may kahalo pang iba. So, nakikita mo pa rin. Next, pizza. So, yung pizza, makikita mo kung nasaan dyan si bacon, nasaan dyan si pepperoni, nasaan dyan si pineapple. So, pinagsama-sama mo yung mga components mo pero na-identify mo pa rin sila. Next, gravel. So, yung lupa na yan, may iba't ibang components. Next, yung salad dressing, mixed nuts, and bowl of colored candies, of course. And then yung soil natin. So, di ba yung soil natin, nakikita natin may iba't ibang components. Like, for example, meron siyang mga bato-bato, may mga, minsan may dried leaves pa, yung iba may nakahalo pang ipa. Okay, so nakikita mo pa rin yung mga components ni heterogeneous mixture. Okay? Okay, so let's now sum up kung ano yung natutunan ninyo sa lesson na ito. Ito na yung mga kailangan ninyong tandaan in this lesson. Una, matter is anything that has mass and occupy space. And it has two categories. We have pure substances and then mixtures. When we say pure substances, it contains only one kind of matter. It can either be one single element or one single compound. Next, mixtures. When we say mixtures, it is a physical combination of pure substances that have no definite or constant composition. It can either be homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture. Okay. So that would be all for our lesson 2. I hope you learned a lot from this video. If you are done watching this video, kindly comment done at the comment section para alam ko kung sino na yung mga nakapanood. Okay, so have a nice day. Goodbye!